way. But let's figure out what our last map is. It's definitely not going to be Cafe, not Coastline, which means we're going to Clubhouse if we reach it.
Love me some Clubhouse games. That should be a really interesting conclusion. And finally, we'll see Maestro get taken out as the final ban.
Very smart ban as well, since Echo is still out of the operator pool. You can't play him, so taking away Maestro is one of those hard
from
anchors.
Upstairs and clearing out enough room for Hot and Cold to go for a plant here.
DarkZero with a yellow flood forces quick decision making onto the Soniqs, and it's not working out in their favor. Every single DarkZero member still up and alive with Diffuser down in this 5v1 post plant for Lags inside of Piano. But no, it's not even him in Piano. He's on yellow, and it's Skies from bottom Spiral to take him out through Z.
Down through the Visa stairs and actually trying to walk directly into Archives. He's going to walk right up, in fact, to Lags, as there's very little defensive setup here from Soniqs at this point.
Just reached the 10-second mark, and DZ still has control. Long-distance gunfight here for Eclipse with the R4C, but it can do it. Super will get a kill that really doesn't even matter, as the timer hits 0, and DarkZero now has 3 rounds in a row.
I didn't even notice the
Dell is soon to pour in, but it's Eclipse to get J9. They now have top pressure, and they just have to worry about the straight-up gunfights to win this and get the Diffuser down. Iconic with a smart move to the black car here, worrying about the breach, but the Diffuser's down after Legs gets a kill from the back of White. Oh, Legs with another, and he's not dead just yet. This 3 armor working out, and he still has to worry about Iconic as well with that amazing 416C. Takes the gunfight inside of Office, kills one, goes for the flick, but it's too high, and Iconic was sitting low beneath yellow. Soniqs find their first round after a default garage setup. Could tell you that much. Iconic might be the next one to challenge outside. Has the backpack on, but it's easily with a triple kill, warming up after Hyper shuts him down with his own, and that's a quad kill on the round. It's all left up to Iconic in this 1 versus 2. Swings back across, but did he see him? He did. Plenty of, but does he know what happened? Goes for the stick. 5 seconds. Has to find him at the door, and Iconic does it. The Soniqs trying to bring things back now. 3-2, or should I call him LeBronic? How many names has this man went through? It's his back as he takes down J9. Still have one to worry about down below. Hot and Cold will make it even now. 2 versus 2, but Easley's quick with both of them. And once again pops off. The Soniqs tie things up for a 3-3 split.
Nice last second maneuver here from Easley to catch them on the flank. And second time now that plant right behind the white van has been denied due to the well-placed toxic gas grenades. And this time, it doesn't look like there's going to be an immediate recovery on the attempts to refrag. Lags, the only one that comes out successfully from that scenario. He's been able to retrieve the diffuser. He's got another player sitting directly behind cafeteria door, and he's in, gets the trade, but does he catch the player behind him? No, he's getting even greedier, going for another kill against the one on roof. There's the Zofia finally coming in.
A lot more than what he gives.
Stun going in against him, but it doesn't matter. Eclipses the shotgun. It's just a simple shot to the chest. That's all that's needed.
Rotate from any of these last remaining defenders. Mick could be the first victim, and he will be. Very nice move from Super to go to the bathroom as well. And it's going to be all Soniqs all the way off the back of some Iconic efforts.
Iconic just on the rappel as well, getting all these kills by holding angles. And unfortunately, DZ, they've also downed Mint too, and are picking up kills left and right here. It's all on Skies as the last alive player here for DZ, but it's not going to be enough. Soniqs pick up round number 10 and continue to push further and further into the lead here in this match. Easily as the spray ends up going through a little bit and on to Hutton. Hutton's survival though may mean the denial on the plant, but first he has to try and deal with the Ash on yellow and can't do it. J9 gets the kill instead. DarkZero continues to fall by the wayside. It's down to just Hyper and Skies to bring it back. Skies with one. I see this is a winnable situation for Skies. He has so much to work past here. He's going to try his best to get it done though, but ultimately it will not be enough. Super gets the final kill, and Soniqs steal map number 1 right out of DarkZero's hands.
He drops the lol. What else did we expect from Super though? Let's be honest. Get the lol out there. 7-4 on Consulate. Soniqs. Such an impressive showing. I've never casted anything like this in my entire life.
The basement play and a few other sites as well, where he comes into the picture as the definitely become the preferred choice over other operators like Bandit.
Yeah, pretty even damage exchange though, but it's definitely going into the favor of the Soniqs as things finally pop off. Lags as well as Eclipse as well as Skies all falling, and it's a myriad of different kills. Diffuser now into the hands of the Capital, but that doesn't even matter. 2 versus 2 with only 15 seconds remaining. DarkZero looking masterful right now on this basement defense. Easily not very much HP, twists and turns, but it doesn't matter. DarkZero with round 1.
a good start to the defensive half here for DarkZero, maintaining that basement control. Ultimately forced to go back around the corner a second later. That's okay for him, though, because at the moment he mainly is just trying to delay things. If he got that pick, it would have been more of a bonus. J9 starts things off for his team, but Hyper trades it. Recent pickup leaves it all down on easily in the 1 versus 3 scenario, and he'll actually just get picked right through the bullet hole there for Hyper before that flash even explodes. DarkZero pick up their third so far, flawless on the defense here. Well, I don't think going to be a bit of a sigh of relief for the Soniqs, but is it enough for them to win the round? That's still the question in the air. Skies will be the first no reply to that one. J9, though, quitting Sonic will drop out. Hopefully he'll be back in relatively quickly. Skies, though, making a play here, tries to go right into the faces of Soniqs. It just does not work out. Skies will be lost.
For Houghton is almost every single entry point is cut off. Great post plant here from Soniqs, having every single angle watched. Soniqs now with their very first round of Oregon, and it can only go up as the kill feed lines up blue, but finally fires back after a quick 2-piece for Eclipse, switches to the secondary, but doesn't have too much, downs yet another. It's all up to 11 though. Instead, goes back to the shotgun, lying in wait as the peek comes through, but he wasn't ready for it. He aims high, and Iconic just a little bit too high. Eclipse clutches up, or excuse me, Mint clutches up. DarkZero finds yet another defensive round.
Timing on it too. Here comes Eclipse moving in, and yup, it's exactly what we thought. Up through the hatch. Is it enough? No, it's a complete failure, and it goes down. But besides that, Hyper and Houghton have found the impact. Lags just picked in the 1 versus 3. One player is down, so it's a 1v2. He'll confirm that one, but is not able to follow up with any more. Lags finishes it off with a 3rd kill on the round, and Soniqs shut that defensive one down.
Come on, Eclipse. I wanted to see magic.
On the freeze door, at least he thought so, but unscoped just at the wrong timing. J9 picks up the kill there. Hyper trades back onto J9. The Clash still alive in the middle of all this, by the way, and is now going to try to get aggressive. Nearly gets the pick onto Hyper, but now Iconic will come into the fold in the midst of the site. Mint, however, will trade it back with one more kill for DZ as they take control of the 9th round.
Oh, very troublesome for the Sonic Toxic Babes. And unlike DarkZero, Soniqs don't have a Clash. And we're going to have yet another to try and shut this down easily to start us off. Takes down Eclipse. Still has electrical, but Mint's already hot on his tail, and it returns the favor. 45 seconds remain for J9 and Super to try and hold things down. They need to try and get a plant here. Did he see him drop? He didn't, but J9 still gets the kill, fully blind. He's the only man to remain on the squad, but Houghton peeks in from pillars to claim Oregon. We're going to map 3.
Good attempt at the adjustment there from J9, but just not enough. DarkZero bring it back and lock down control of Oregon as Stokestead to claim map number 2 and lock.
Okay, so Bandit going to be removed from the Soniqs, and honestly, they're going to have a good time trying to cross while this wall's open. So instead, they just have a little bit of an area in that soft destruction open so that he has line of sight instead.
Positioned way far back on the inside of Cash, and J9 from behind that shield, just slowly waiting for the eventual push to come in. A good 1-for-1 trade at least keeps Soniqs in the game. That's Iconic.
Climbs under the window to get rid of that Evil Eye so they don't have any more intel. Gonna use some more soft destruction to get set up for this plant now, but not before Skies dies. Legs sails a nitro cell, and it gets a kill as well. And it's gonna be Hyper to try and clean this situation up, and all of a sudden now it's on the back foot for DarkZero. Not very much time. Hyper tries to, he challenges through, but it's just a pistol for Hyper. Not very much HP, but it doesn't even matter. The Greek Freak does it all.
I love the idea from Hyper there. Keep it moving, keep it confusing. Though they might just be leaving him down for the time being. And Mint's going to hop in, and finish him off over these next few seconds. So Iconic.
Never have been. Still using those drones even into such a late time in the round. What a pre-fire from Eclipse to rip Super to pieces inside of rafters as well. Very much HP, so minus the weld there and input, probably dead as Hyper rips his head off with a pre-fire. It's down to the 3v1 now. Can J9 prove his worth? He can't. Tries to take the gunfight on the breach, but it's hot and cold. That's just a little bit better.
Much how round 2-1 was. Round 3-2.
Cash. Frag grenade behind green box. Does it bag a kill? No, it does barely any damage as well. More than likely due to the system for those frag grenades, but it doesn't. 15 seconds remain. We still need a plant. It's in Houghton's hands, but Hyper's quick on the trigger once again. Almost gets another, but it's up to Super now. He has to stand up for the team and win this 1 versus 3. Still has one at AK, but immediately gets pinched from Skies as well as the player inside of Long. What a great play, DarkZero, running into that very low time.
Good setup rip there for a second, hoping that would force the move of Montaigne, but it's not going to be the case. It's going to be sent out against the planter instead, and it rings true. Eliminates Hyper, forces a rotate now of Iconic, who's going to go outside and try to counter this angle. A few more players trying to swing their way in from top red. Oh, we see the melee kill come out, and Soniqs finally put together a round on the board. Despite that Montaigne melee kill, it means nothing, and the Soniqs trade it back and take control, finally, of a defensive round. Easily will find the first and second kills. Super gets the third. Mint will finish off easily with the toxic gas grenades, but now it's all on Hyper. Red force the individual 1v1s if he knows how to isolate them properly. There's the first as he lines up the kill in at J90, now looking for the final one against so low. And even worse, only 10 seconds for him to try and find this kill now. He's not even going to get the chance. Hyper clips him off. Super goes down, and DarkZero at the hands of Hyper pick up another round.
You never count this man out when it comes to literally down weight. Plenty of lines of sight here for DarkZero, and it's a challenge for Skies to take all down in tandem with Mint, and DarkZero wins this best of 3 in 2-1 fashion.
Very interesting third and final map, but it goes decisively into the hands of DarkZero as they get the closeout 7-1, 2-1.
I can, Jackie. How are you?
Oh, awesome. I'm doing well. How are you feeling? Congratulations on the win. Thank you so much for joining us.
I am exhausted. I'm sure you guys are as well. I pretty much expected it to end after midnight. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely been a long day. Definitely want to talk to you about your series, though, and it was kind of a slow start on map 1. Can you tell me what happened there?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to say, like, first game of the season kind of thing, first map. I'm glad to get it out of the way. We went up 3-0, and I kind of just think, the steam kind of ran out of us. We started doing things we don't normally do. We just couldn't catch our footing after that. Couldn't get any more rounds, and, map kind of slipped out of us. But it's a best of 3. The best team's going to win a best of 3. So, we might have lost one map, but we recovered.
Yeah, you did recover. Moving into map 2, you made a lot of adjustments. We saw that you brought the Clash out. What do you think really made the difference there?
Yeah, just in general, going to a new map would just give us a lot of confidence. Oregon is a map we're obviously very confident in and on. It's a newer map, and usually newer maps is something that we excel in. We're able to innovate a little bit more. So I just think we kind of caught them off guard a little bit. They'd never seen or played against anything that we've done on that map, on Oregon in general. So I think that kind of just worked to our advantage.
Okay, great. And your next matchup is against TSM, an extremely strong opponent. How are you prepping for them? What's your mindset going into that matchup?
Honestly, just pretty much the same thing. It's whoever's in front of us. We're going to prepare the exact same way. Our map pool's looking as solid as ever. We think it's the strongest it's ever been. So now is the time. We think with TSM adding a new member, that this is going to go into our favor.
All right. Well, good luck and congratulations on your victory today. Thank you so much, Mint.
Thank you.